Hello, everyone. I am Cynthia, the founder of Love and Light Healing. So, my message today is about magic. So, let's be honest. God do not condone magic when you try to use that to get what you want. And people are taking advantage of this, not realizing that the things is going to backfire. Anything you put out in the universe, it will come back tenfold. Keep that in mind. So, I was going through some things and I couldn't figure out why. No matter how hard I try, it just wouldn't work. But faith without work is dead. So I wasn't putting in the work. Let's be honest. If you say you have faith, but you don't put in the work, it's not going to work. So I started putting in the work and realizing that God was with me the whole time. I knew that people was sending death spells. I knew that people was using black magic to mess with my finances, to mess with relationships, to mess with my job. But God. Nobody but God. He kept me safe and warm in his arms. I know that I am a natural born leader. I know that I am a natural healer. All the stuff they sent at me, God showed me, but it never worked. So by me doubting it, I realized that in my mind, it was going to work. But my faith in God, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. I come to confess that I am a believer in God. No matter how much black magic you throw at me, no matter how many times you try to bring me down, I know that God is with me every step of the way. And be mindful. You will get that back. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not finna argue with nobody. I'm not finna stoop to your level because you want a reaction. People show you who they are in the beginning. Believe that. Always follow your intuition. Don't let the naysayers make you doubt. Don't let the people that don't like you make you feel bad. You know who you are. You know your worth. Continue to trust God because he's with you, like I said, every step of the way. God make believers come to the top. What's ever done in darkness will always come to the light. I got a message from God and he said, don't worry about what people have stole from you. Don't worry about what people said from you because you're going to get all that back. And I'm going to make your enemy your footstool. Again, I say, I'm not mad at nobody. I don't care if people look at me different. The only person I worry about that's going to judge me is God. People pretend that they happy for you, but they really don't be. You have to be in oneness with God because what he have for you, he's going to give it to you. God is not a man that shall lie about anything. You cannot move forward by doing magic. You cannot be doing magic to get money. People just don't know that all that come back to you. Again, I forgive the people that tried to throw this stuff at me, but again, I'm not mad at them. I thank them for allowing me to realize who I am. I thank my enemies for allowing me to soar. I thank my enemies for allowing me to be great. I know who I am. God know who I am. They knew who I was before I did. But I had to put my faith in God and trust in Him that He will provide my every need. And what you're doing in the dark is always going to come to the light. I don't care. They done stole money. They done forged my signature. They done tried to tamper with my car. But that's okay. I'm not even mad. Know why? Because all those things are material. And God will replace everything that's material. Be in one with God, because you will be okay every time. Don't worry about what people say. God said, put your trust in me, not man, because man will fail you every time. Believe in God, trust in God, and He'll make a way. He'll direct you on the right path. So I'm not going to lie. I went down the wrong path, and I was deceived. I was talked about. They drug my name in the mud, and I'm still okay. Know why? Because of that man up there. All because of God. You did what you did. You said what you said. But guess what? My character speaks for itself. People that know me know that I will do anything in the world to help them, whether it's financially, mentally, physically, or spiritually. I always have a good word for somebody, even people I don't know, because God whispers in my ear and He tell me what to tell them. He always keep me ahead, even when danger lurks, and I thank Him for that. I thank Him for choosing me. So now I got to give Him all the honor and the glory, because I'm still standing, because they wish death on me, and that's okay, because God had me every step of the way, even when I doubted Him. They try to make me believe that He wasn't with me, but He is, and I'm so thankful. I'm grateful. I'm humble, because He loved me no matter what. He could have allowed the enemy to take me out, but that's okay. Everything that they did to me is gonna return back to them. I don't wish no bad on nobody, nor will I ever do anything to hurt somebody. I give my last, even when I don't have it. You know why? Because God told me to do it. I help people because that's what God told me. And it's always on my heart to help somebody. I've been in a place where I didn't have a place to lay my head. I've been in a place where I didn't even know where I was going to get the money from to pay a bill, how I was going to get to an appointment, how I was going to get to work. I didn't even know. But God showed up and showed out every time. And for that, I give His name all the honor and the glory, because He will get the victory. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm just letting you know that I am a natural healer, and people cling to me. I didn't even know about the energy till I started going through this a couple of years ago. But I always stand on God's word. Always. No matter what I went through, or what they threw at me. Because they talked about Jesus. They hung Him on the cross, y'all. They hung God on the cross. And He still got the victory. He gave His life for us. All He wants us to do is just have a little bit of faith. Just a little bit of faith in Him. That's all He wants. God make the non-believers believers. I am here to do God's work. I'm not perfect. I'm not pretending to be perfect. I just show love as God did. Am I God? Absolutely not. But I work for Him. He worked through me so I could share the word with the world. Because people will try to play you like you don't know no better. And at that time, you won't. because you're not awake. You're not awake to what's going on around you. You're not awake to paying attention to how the people do things in this world. Keep your head in that good book. He gonna guide you. God is never going to leave you. He may turn his back on you because you're not listening to what he say. But he ain't gonna never leave you 100%. He's always gonna be there. He might make you struggle a little bit. Test your faith. See if you're paying attention to what he's telling you. But your intuition never lies. I get things through my dreams. That's how I know people was throwing magic at me. That's how I know that they was trying to mess with my finances. Some family, some friends, some fake friends. I call them frenemies. But it's okay. Because they're all going to come back and apologize. A percentage of them. I'm not going to say all. I apologize. But a percentage of them is going to come back. You cannot steal from a child of God and think you're going to get away with it. You cannot do magic on a child of God and think you're going to get away with it. God take care of us. That's how we wake up. It's not an alarm clock. God give us a nudge that it's time to get up. He wake us up. Even if you're having nightmares and you wake up in the middle of the night, frantic, just take a deep breath. You can smell his presence in the air. God is with you. Never turn your back on him. Never leave him. Because he is the truth and the light. Believe that. God got you. I am of light. I never treat people bad. I never get back at people for what they done to me. I still love them with my whole heart. I can love you from a distance, but I still have nothing but love for you. How many people still be around people that treat them like crap? And they still there with them because that's true love. Now I'm not saying like a true love with a partner. That's true love and genuine to show you that no matter what you did, I still love you. You can't look at everybody as being negative because not everybody like that. People come into your life for a reason and for a season. Some people come into your life to teach you lessons. And boy, when I tell you I learned my lessons, I learned them. So I know what not to go back to. I know the red flags on what to pay attention to. Now again, I say, don't turn your back on God because he's with you. He got you, baby. Continue to trust him. He gonna lead you every step of the way. I cannot tell you what to do. All I can say is continue to have faith in God. Everything you're going through is for a reason. You're going to learn those lessons and you're going to be like a phoenix rising. Know why? Because you continue to put your faith in God. You put one foot in front of the other. It's okay to not be okay. Sometimes people just need a hug. Sometimes people just need a little love from somebody. And sometimes it's a complete stranger. You never know. You never know who God put in your path to help you, to bless you, to give you a word of encouragement. I'm going to give everybody a word of encouragement. Love God. Have faith in God and believe in him. He waiting on you. He waiting on you to come back. He waited on me all my life. I've been through a lot. I can sit here for hours and tell you, but that's just too much. I don't blame nobody. I just had to build the strength and continue to have faith in God. Because I know one day I'm going to shine. I'm not never giving up. I don't care how long it is, how long it's going to take, but it will come to pass because I got faith in the Most High. I got faith in God. I am the founder and creator of Love and Light Healing. I'll be back with another message. Be blessed. Trust God. Pick your book up. Even if it's one verse in the chapter. Every day you learn something different. There's so much wisdom and knowledge in that book. And I had to learn. But I've learned on the physical as well. I've had some good warriors in my path. Some of them gone to glory. Some of them still here. But they behind me. And I thank God because I know He put them in my path. Trust God and believe in Him. He will direct your path. Don't worry about what people say about you. Keep going with your life. Keep rising. Keep rising. Keep rising to the top. Keep shining. Because they're going to always try to hate on you just because of who you are. Know who you are. Know your worth. Continue to hear God's voice. Because He's going to direct your path. It don't matter how old you are. Go back to Him. He got something for you. And I promise you, it's going to be worth it. Be blessed.